Incremental routings. So perhaps you may be familiar or you know that there's such a thing in Supermemo as the Lexicon registry. Oh, here it is, Lexicon. But what I don't like about this is that there are so many dummy entries, because you will have like this random numbers, arbitrary numbers, or with this from Wikipedia, edit, and a lot of things that comes from HTML. And you cannot differentiate if it comes from an item, a topic, or even perhaps is in the source, or the name of the files, or anything that is text at the end of the day. The name of the sound files will also be there. So hey, there's a quick strategy that you can use. So let's say that my goal is to know the lexicon of only my items, and my items only. I can do that. So first, let me go and create a brand new collection. So file, new collection, and I will call it Lexicon. Nice. Now I go back to my genuine collection. Well, it's a backup of my genuine collection. And now I only want view items. I only want my items. And I want to transfer all of this. I will not care about how it is in the hierarchy, if it's lost. I don't care, because I only want the content. I'm not going to use this dummy collection that I just created. Keep in mind, use a backup of your genuine collection, not your genuine collection. So now, move to a branch, and we will use the root in case I have a little more. Let me just create a folder, Lexicon. And now select the lexicon and press enter. You want to transfer all elements? Yes. Keep in mind this is flat. We are way above the limit of 500 children. It will be kind of okay as long as we don't expand the folder. Keep it like this. Do not expand it. And now right click on it, export, transfer elements, and click on the lexicon. Yeah. Do you want to transfer elements? Yes. Do you want to integrate the files on the target file system? No. First, it will be a lot quicker because we are not moving the files. Usually images. If you do language learning, you also have sound, likely. We don't copy this, and on top of that, this won't be on the registry. That means the lexicon to also work on the file names, because it's very likely they are dummy. They are like download JPEG or maxres JPEG or something you haven't decided. You want only the lexicon for your own flashcards, your own usage of formulation. So you want to reflect the analysis, the usage of the language on your own words. Okay, so the collection finished, and I have these all of the items. What this says here? What? Zero items, 0 topics? Well, if I still go here, I will see the entire contents. That's because it's a new collection, and the starting date is after the creation of every single element. So no worries. And the next thing we want actually is to build the lexicon. So file, repair collection, do the basic, and rebuild lexicon. Just 2 options. Yeah, only 1 element reported, no worries. All the statistics you want to delete, yeah, why not? We don't care about all of those errors, because this is a dummy collection. We are not going to use this. Here we use this Supermemo collection just for the sake of the lexicon. We could use an external tool, based on the data of question and answer in plain text, and gather the lexicon as well. If your collection is huge, this will take a long time. Usually the lexicon is slow for topics, because topics have a lot of text. For flashcards, not so much. So even if you have thousands of flashcards, it won't be as slow. Okay, finally. It's done. So now we go and look at the lexicon. 15,000 words, not as much as I expected. And I still have something dummy. What is this? Oh yeah, and I still have some dummies. Because yeah, it's when it was imported, I still have the sources. Yeah, I exported that. So it doesn't matter. I could, before exporting, if I really want, I could just get rid of all of the other registries, like those, the lexicon. I won't do that. It's enough for the sake of the example. Sorry, my mistake, that's the text registry. So let's go with the lexicon. Now, right-click, Tools, Sort for Frequency. And here I will know what I use the most. I will still include the sources in this case. Oh, no wonder. So what I use the most is the open bracket and closing bracket. No wonder why. I'm pretty sure it's because of the close relation. Of is in A2. Also keep in mind that it's the lexicon. See, this is just one of the members. Lexicon registry members. I have, in this case, 4,150. Oh my god. What was the? Wow. So I had 12,000 items, and 9,300 of them may use the. Not necessarily, because it could be just the front or the back. If it's front and back, it will count as two. Okay. If you want to be precise, that, hey, when I have this kind of question, this pattern, I want to ask it in the same manner. Let me see, and let me compare how I do it. So for instance, let me search for which. I use it 778 times. And here you go. Out of all of that. And this strategy is true if we don't want the entire thing. Let me go back to my collection. Perhaps I just want something specific, that is language learning, if you do it. Or let's say I only want this, the flat, that is more vocab related. Or any specific concept group, like I could be, for instance, education. What is the more high yield words, how many different words I use, all of that. I think this is a lot more useful than the default experience to have all of the entire lexicon for everything you still haven't read. Thousands of topics that I have never seen, but they are in my lexicon. Yeah, so please let me know if you have some use cases you find this useful, or some other flow that I'm missing. What I covered is just an example. Nothing more to add today, and see you incrementally.